Have you ever wondered what it takes to become a legend in the world of sports? Imagine a player who not only dominated the court but also reshaped the history of an entire league. Larry Bird is more than just a name in basketball. He's a symbol of excellence, perseverance, and unyielding determination. Get ready to dive into the incredible journey of Larry Bird, a man whose legacy continues to inspire generations of athletes and fans alike. Larry Bird, often referred to as the Hick from French Lick, is a name that resonates with anyone who has even a passing interest in basketball. Born on December 7, 1956, in West Baden Springs, Indiana, Bird's rise to stardom is a story of grit, hard work, and sheer talent. But what makes Larry Bird more than just another basketball player? Why does his name still echo in the annals of NBA history, decades after he last graced the court? In this video, we'll explore the life, career, and legacy of Larry Bird. From his humble beginnings in Indiana to his emergence as one of the greatest players in NBA history, we'll take a deep dive into the events that shaped him, the rivalries that defined him, and the moments that cemented his place in sports history. By the end of this journey, you'll have a newfound appreciation for not only Larry Bird's incredible skill, but also his impact on the game of basketball and the world beyond. Larry Joe Bird was born in a small town in Indiana, where he was raised in a modest home by his mother, Georgia, who worked multiple jobs to provide for Larry and his siblings. From a young age, Bird displayed an exceptional talent for basketball. But life wasn't easy. His family's financial struggles and the tragic loss of his father, Joe Bird, who took his own life when Larry was still in high school, forced Bird to mature quickly. These hardships fueled his determination and became the foundation of his legendary work ethic. In high school, Larry Bird quickly became a basketball star at Springs Valley High School. Standing at 6 feet 9 inches by the time he graduated, Bird's height, combined with his agility and basketball IQ, made him a versatile player capable of playing multiple positions. His stats were nothing short of extraordinary, averaging 30 points, 21 rebounds, and 4 assists per game in his senior year. These numbers caught the attention of college recruiters nationwide, leading to scholarship offers from numerous universities. However, Bird's journey to college success was not straightforward. After initially accepting a scholarship to play for the Indiana Hoosiers, Bird felt overwhelmed by the large campus and the pressures of college life. He left the university after just 1 month, returning to his hometown. It was a decision that could have ended his basketball career before it even began, but Larry Bird was far from finished. Bird enrolled at Indiana State University in 1975, where he would truly make a name for himself. Over the next 3 years, he transformed the Sycamores into a powerhouse, leading them to the NCAA tournament for the first time in the school's history. In his senior year, Bird's team went undefeated in the regular season, setting up a highly anticipated showdown in the NCAA championship game against Michigan State and a young Magic Johnson. This game, which remains one of the most watched college basketball games in history, marked the beginning of one of the greatest rivalries in sports. Although Indiana State lost the game, Bird's performance throughout the season earned him numerous accolades, including the Naismith College Player of the Year award. In 1978, Bird was drafted by the Boston Celtics as the 6th overall pick. However, he didn't sign with the Celtics immediately. Instead, Bird chose to play 1 more year of college basketball, leading Indiana State to the aforementioned NCAA championship game. This decision allowed Bird to negotiate a groundbreaking contract with the Celtics, making him the highest-paid rookie in the history of professional sports at that time, with a 5-year deal worth $3.25 million. Bird's arrival in Boston marked the beginning of a new era for the Celtics. The team, which had struggled in the years leading up to Bird's arrival, immediately transformed into a contender. In his rookie season, Bird averaged 21.3 points, 10.4 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game, leading the Celtics to a 32-game improvement over the previous season's record. His impact was so profound that he not only won the NBA Rookie of the Year award but also finished 4th in the MVP voting, a rare feat for a first-year player. The 1980s were dominated by the Boston Celtics, with Larry Bird at the helm. Alongside teammates like Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, and Dennis Johnson, Bird led the Celtics to 3 NBA championships in 1981, 1984, and 1986. Bird's rivalry with Magic Johnson, who was now playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, became the stuff of legend. The Celtics and Lakers faced off in the NBA Finals 3 times in the 1980s, with Bird's Celtics winning 2 of those series. Bird's style of play was characterized by his incredible shooting ability, court vision, and tenacity. He was a player who thrived under pressure, often saving his best performances for the biggest moments. Bird's confidence and competitive nature were well known, and his trash-talking on the court became legendary. But beyond the bravado, Bird was a meticulous student of the game, constantly working on his skills and pushing himself to be better. No discussion of Larry Bird would be complete without delving into his rivalry with Magic Johnson. This rivalry began in college and continued into the NBA, where it reached new heights. Bird and Magic were polar opposites in many ways. Bird was the hard-nosed blue-collar player from the Midwest, while Magic was the flashy, charismatic point guard from Los Angeles. Yet, their contrasting styles made their battles on the court must-watch events. The Bird-Magic rivalry is credited with revitalizing the NBA in the 1980s. Before their arrival, the league was struggling with declining viewership and a lack of star power. But the intense matchups between the Celtics and Lakers, highlighted by the personal rivalry between Bird and Magic, captured the imagination of basketball fans around the world. Their rivalry brought new life to the NBA, setting the stage for the league's global expansion in the years that followed. Bird and Magic respected each other immensely, despite their fierce competition. Off the court, they developed a close friendship that lasted long after their playing days were over. Their rivalry is often cited as one of the greatest in sports history, not only because of the quality of the games, but also because it symbolized the clash of 2 different basketball philosophies: team-oriented play versus individual brilliance. Larry Bird's influence on basketball extends far beyond his playing career. After retiring in 1992 due to chronic back problems, Bird transitioned into a successful front office career. He became the head coach of the Indiana Pacers in 1997, leading them to the NBA Finals in 2000. Bird later served as the Pacers' president of basketball operations, where he continued to shape the team's success. Bird's legacy is also evident in the way he changed the perception of the small forward position. Before Bird, small forwards were primarily seen as scorers or defensive specialists. But Bird's ability to do it all, score, rebound, pass, and defend, redefined what it meant to play the position. His versatility set the standard for future generations of players. Moreover, Bird's work ethic and competitive spirit have become the gold standard in sports. He was a player who never took shortcuts, always pushing himself and his teammates to be the best. Bird's approach to the game has inspired countless players who came after him, and his influence can be seen in the way today's stars prepare and compete. Even after his playing days, Bird's legacy lives on in the hearts of basketball fans. He is regularly mentioned in debates about the greatest players of all time, and his impact on the game is still felt today. Larry Bird was not just a basketball player. He was an icon, a symbol of excellence, and a true legend of the sport. Larry Bird's story is one of perseverance, skill, and unmatched competitive drive. From his humble beginnings in Indiana to his rise as one of the greatest players in NBA history, Bird's journey is a testament to what can be achieved through hard work and determination. His rivalry with Magic Johnson, his success with the Boston Celtics, and his lasting impact on the game of basketball have cemented his place as one of the most influential figures in sports history. As we look back on Bird's career, it's clear that he was more than just a great player. He was a game changer. His contributions to the sport continue to inspire new generations of athletes, and his legacy as Larry Legend will live on for as long as the game of basketball is played. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life and career of Larry Bird, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more basketball legends and sports history content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And let us know in the comments, who do you think is the greatest basketball player of all time and why? We'd love to hear your thoughts.